You are fat enough. You do not need to bulk. So many people go on about, I need to bulk. I need to put on this, loads of muscle, and I need to get really big and fat to put on, all the good size and get really jacked. You are fat enough. You've got enough fat on you already. You don't need to bulk. You need to get lean and build muscle. You don't need to get fat. It's so annoying. Because I did the same thing. I'm so dumb. I did these massive bulks, put loads of fat on, and put barely any muscle on. I would have put the same amount of muscle if I was just in a slight surplus, rather than this big bulk. And you have to eat anything to get the gains, and you're stupid. Sorry. I have been training for around, coming up to 5 years now, I think. I did calisthenics, and I've been in the gym for 2 years now. This is what my arm looks like. I know what I'm talking about. Simple as that. End of story, period. All right. Remember, before I get into all of this, in the description, if you are struggling with building a nice aesthetic physique, I can help you, okay? I know how to help you. I've done it myself. I can help you get there. And yeah, if you are struggling, I can get you to an amazing aesthetic physique. You just have to put your trust in me. Now, a lot of people go on about bulking. And yes, a slight surplus can be good for building muscle. I agree. I simply agree. Okay, let's get that out of the way. But all these people saying, you need to bulk. You got to, get loads of food, and you got to, go to the gym and bulk. You already have bulked. You've bulked already. You're fat. You've done a bulk. You don't need to bulk. Why are we bulking? You're already 25% body fat. Why are we bulking up to 30% body fat? You need to lose the fat, and you can build the muscle at the same time. It's so stupid to me how some people will look at their physique in the mirror and not be happy with their body fat percentage. They'll think, you know what, I really don't like how I look. But you know what? I'm going to go and bulk and gain, maybe another 20 pounds. Just because, why not? So now you're going to have to do a 4-month cut crash diet just to get down to the body weight you want. Stupid. Don't do the bulk. Instead, do something like this, okay? If your body fat is already high, you need to start dropping that down, because we want our physique to look good. A lower body fat percentage makes our physique look good. Simple as that. So, drop your body fat percentage. How do you do that? Caloric deficit. Explain this a million times. You simply just need to move more, eat less. Really simple, but I've got loads of videos going into calorie deficit, etc. That's how you lose weight. You need to create an energy deficit. Now, you don't bulk, you are cutting, you're losing the fat, but you are also going to the gym at the same time, and you are also building muscle. Don't be stupid and think you cannot build muscle and lose fat at the same time. You can, and I'm going to tell you how you can, because muscle is built with water, protein, and a stimulus for that growth. That's all that is needed, and energy, that's all that is needed for muscle to be grown. You can do that in a cut. You can do that whilst you're in a calorie deficit. So don't be stupid. Don't think you can't. The only reason people say that is because when you're in a deficit, you have a little bit less energy because you don't have as much food in your system. And so, yeah, people think that you can't build muscle and lose fat at the same time. You definitely can. You do not need to bulk. You don't deserve to bulk. You are fat already. Get that into your head. Why can't you understand this? You are already fat. You've already got the calories on you. Your whole body, look at your body right now. It's made up of calories. And if you're already fat, you have hundreds of thousands of calories on your body that your body can use to turn it into muscle, whatever you think is going to happen, right? You don't need to put on loads of fat. You don't need to do this crazy bulk where you're just getting fat and you're making the same gains as someone who's at maintenance calories who's also trying to put on muscle. You're not going to put on loads more muscle. You're going to put on loads more fat. Simple as that. And then also, if you do put on maybe a pound extra than someone who's at maintenance calories, when you cut down, you're going to lose that bit of muscle anyway because you're going to be doing a massive crash diet. So it's just stupid, it's dumb, and I'm not going to listen. I'm not going to sit here any longer and allow you to do these stupid bulks when you could just stay lean, you could just get lean, stay lean, and build muscle lean. You don't need to put on loads of fat. Yes, a slight surplus is good for building muscle, but that doesn't mean you need to do this crazy bulk. You don't need to label it a massive bulk and, you know, have 1,000 calories a day, more than you need to. And yeah, and if you're at a high body fat percentage, you don't need to bulk, you need to cut. And the majority of people need to cut for their physique to look a lot better. Being lean is like 60%, I'd say 70% of the physique looking good. The rest, muscle. So leanness is very important. Get lean. You do not need to bulk, you need to cut. I need to get this into your head. So many people were coming at me saying, oh, you know, you have to bulk, you know, like do a winter bulk. You're like, ugh. Why don't you want to look good all year round? Why do you have to do a 5-6 month period where you're just fat and you don't look like how you look? I don't preach that. I want to be healthy. I want to look good in the mirror. I want to be confident. I don't care if it's winter where I'm not taking my shirt off as much. I still see my physique every day. I'd rather I look good. Simple as that. And I'm sure you do too. You want to look good all year round. So why are you taking 5 months of that whole year just being soft and not looking good and not looking how you want? Oh, but then, you know, in the 3 months of you cutting, you start to look better. Wow. So you look good for 1 month whilst you're on holiday, and then you gain all the weight back. Amazing. I don't want to live that life. I want to look good 24/7. I want to be pretty lean 24/7. I want to be 10 to 15% body fat 24/7. That's what I'm going to do. All right. And I'm going to build as much muscle as you will in your stupid little dirty bulk over Christmas, where you're eating all the turkey and you're eating all the, I don't know, whatever you eat on Christmas. You're going to be putting on lots of fat and not a lot of muscle. All right. And the thing is, people will bulk as well, and then they'll forget to do the other things like sleep well, get the protein in, like just the normal things you have to do anyway to build muscle, right? So the bulk is just fucking stupid, okay? Do not bulk. You need to cut. You don't deserve to bulk right now. You need to cut. If you're 5% body fat, go ahead, bulk. You are not. You're already around 20% body fat or 25% body fat. You can't bulk up to 30% body fat because you'll just be unhealthy, and it's going to mean you're going to have to do a crazy crash diet. We don't want that. So just stay lean and life will be good. Okay, simple as that. I don't want to dictate what you want to do. I'm just giving my suggestions. Okay, I've done 2 bulks in my life, put on loads of fat, and the cutting period just made my life hell, right? And now I know if I just stay lean, I can build muscle at the same exact time, and life is amazing. Life is good. I look good 24/7. And that's it. Simple as that. I can't tell you anymore. You just need to either trust me or not trust me. Simple as that, okay? And my biceps, they speak for themselves. Anyway, in the description, as I stated beforehand, is my aesthetic body course and my one-to-one coaching. The aesthetic body course, it gives all of my 5 years of experience in the gym and in this fitness space in one course. Basically, it teaches you exactly how to build a nice, attractive aesthetic physique. And if you are struggling with that, I really think that course will help you. It took me a lot of time to do. And yeah, you can basically skip out on all the mistakes I ever made and just make more progress a lot quicker than me. Then the other link goes to my online one-to-one coaching. You can hop on a call with me and I will give you all the specific advice and knowledge I think is good, that's tailored to you to get you to your dream physique and yeah, get you healthy and looking good. So go check those links out. They will change your life if you let them. And remember, nothing changes if nothing changes.